Hello. Welcome to the 16th part of the Boundless Necromancer. A special thanks to my channel members for supporting me. And if you want to support, you can join my channel membership or Patreon for as low as $1. Link is in the description. Thank you very much. Let's begin. At the beginning of this part, we see that Sungyun is completely surrounded by darkness. He thinks, that's right. I was killed by the god of battle who descended. I'm dead. We see a big hole in his chest. He remembers the things that he did while climbing the tower. So much has happened. I was managing well until now, and the connections, is this all there is to it? It's regrettable, but victory and defeat are all part of life. Yes, this is it. Let's accept it, death. Perhaps because I've made up my mind, even this endless darkness feels comforting. One girl appears behind him and hugs him. Sungyun gets panicked and pushes her away. She says, "You don't need to worry, child. I am not your enemy." Sungyun thinks, "Who are you?" She says, "Even if this situation has been recreated, it's sad that you don't recognize me after I fought a holy war for you." Sunjian asks her, "Could you be the god of darkness?" She replies, "Correct. You found the answer faster than I thought." Yes, truly clever. Sungyun is not letting her touch him. Sungyun asks her to not touch him. She says, "Yes, it's not yet the time. But you will soon understand that I am not an enemy. Now that the tower feels insignificant, let's move on. Child, entertain me as much as you've borrowed my strength. From the moment you open your eyes, everything around you will change." There are many swords around him. He grabs one sword. System says that the Divine of Darkness smiles at you. The Divine of Darkness allows you to use the blessing of apostle conversion bestowed upon you. We see the god of battle standing in front of the dead Sungyun. He says, "This is the price for an inferior human daring to challenge the seat of a divine." All the people who are standing there start panicking, because Sungyun is dead, and now no one can save them. God of Battle looks at them and says, "Pathetic and worthless ones." Earlier, the force was significantly offset because of a guy named Sungyun deploying a magic shield, but now there's no one to protect you. This time, I'll make sure to annihilate you completely. Raynel shouts, "Prosecutor." The relic that Sungyun attached with his sword starts floating. God of Battle is going back, he says. Indeed, it's too much for the body of a prospective apostle to bear the descent any longer. Such a frail body. I think this is not the real body of God of Battle. System says, the divine battle ends the descent. Suddenly something starts happening to him, and it looks like he is struggling. He thinks, indeed, is this the last of the battle god's power? If the descent had lasted a little longer, my heart would have burst and I'd have died. Still, now I've received the divine's blessing, and my divine power has become stronger than before. Now, under the sky, I am the strongest being. System says, the god of battle tells the prospective apostle Jihin to stop talking nonsense and quickly prepare the power, heavenly punishment. So this person is Jihin, the apostle of god of battle. He says, there's no need to worry. Even the human called the slaughterer has been dealt with, so the dark cult is nothing special now. We see a beam of light crossing the sky. Jihin sees that and says, "What on earth is this?" System says, the effect Night is Curtain, exclusive to the SS rank, activated engulfing the night. By the night curtain that engulfs the night, you enter the state of apostle conversion. You have been revived. You have successfully converted to an apostle. We see Sungyun is standing and obviously is not looking normal. System says, the qualities of a death divine stir greatly, revealing their presence. Now, you unleash the divine and deathly nature embedded in your heart. All traces of divines engraved on the Challenger Sungyun are completely removed. Challenger Sungyun is recognized as a quasi-deity during the apostle conversion duration. Temporary exercise of powers according to the divine keyword becomes possible. The divine keywords are death, darkness, immortality. Jihin is shocked and says, "This can't be. A god of darkness descends here? There shouldn't be an apostle here, right?" We see Sungyun is looking very deadly. Jihin is going toward him to attack while saying, "I'll blow you away completely." We see a very big spear created by Jihin. Sungyun raises his hand and says, "Swallow." That spear disappeared like it was never there. Jihin is very shocked. Now we see Sungyun face. He says, "Ah, you are? Yes, now I remember. You were my enemy." Jihin is running away from there. Sungyun took out his sword and thinks, 70M. System says, you use the divinity death. The qualities of a death divine respond, enhancing the deathly nature embedded in your divine power. Die. He cut Jihin in half. Sungyun thinks, this is better than Namgung's clumsy sword aura. System says, the power clear mirror, still water, activates strongly. Sungyun says, I am finally feeling a bit stable. The problem is the descent of the god of battle. Actually, someone like Zirin could have been killed without apostle conversion. Well, since I've split his body in half, there's no need to worry now. Seems both sides retracted, fearing they'd get caught in a whale fight. I better find the people quickly and regroup. If the remnants completely retreat, the next battle might be troublesome. We see Jihin is getting back up again. He looks very annoyed and says, damn it. Even though it was recreated, my prospective apostle whom I chose not to kill. From now on, I'll genuinely kill you. System says, there's 12 minutes and 47 seconds left until apostle conversion is undone. The 16th part of the Boundless Necromancer ends here. Please subscribe and like. And if you want to support me financially, you can join my channel membership for only $1. Patreon and Discord links are in the description if you want to support me. And a special thanks to all my channel members for supporting me. Thanks for watching. Sky turns red. They say, what's wrong with the sky? Look. There's something really big appears in the sky. Sungyun thinks, this sensation. No way. System says, the authority divine punishment is descending. A really big energy attack comes from the sky. Sungyun thinks, this is dangerous. He activates counter shield, super scale. A really big shield appears above him. A really big explosion happens. Sungon is still standing, but a lot of the mercenaries are on the ground. Sungyun gets really angry. An angel appearing from the sky. He says, oh, the dogs that serve the god of darkness. I have good news for you. The merciful god of battle has decided to bring diving punishment upon you personally. Sungyun thinks, as I thought, this sensation is from that time. System says, the god of battle has expended considerable divine power to cast an incomplete descent. While in the state of descent, the god cannot make proper use of his myths or authorities. Descending into the entraining apostle Jiran Nevia, he cannot use his divine power completely. Challenger Han Sungyun's 15th floor personal trials difficulty has increased drastically. Sungyun thinks, god of battle. System says, the Tower of Trials has judged this to be a difficulty that the challenger Han Sungyun is more than capable of handling. The trial will not be interrupted. Sungyun says, can't you at least ask for my opinion before you make judgments like that? God of Battle says, so I can kill the cheeky dog today myself. Die. While you regret daring to challenge the position of a god. Sungyun thinks, if I don't draw out my full force straight away, this will be dangerous. He activates instant acceleration. Skill wins grace. System says, all speed have increased by 70%. Current skill stacking progress 7 by 7. Skill fighting concentration has been activated. User's focus has increased 20 times. Authority heavenly blood cultivation art has been activated. Sungyun thinks, good. At this rate I can quickly end. God suddenly appears in front of Sungyun and grabs his face, rams him into the ground, and also uses a really strong energy attack. Sungyun starts to bleed. System says, you are dead.